Okay, so let's clarify. This is going to make a picture mural, and this is only 12 long, and I'm choosing to use 10 of them. You always want to try to end up with even numbers, just so when this comes off the loom that it pulls in evenly. So the bottom row is all double banded and they're all twisted. Just put on and twisted to form a figure 8. So every bottom band is like that. Then you take a single band, start at the beginning here. Just forget this is even here. These are all across. So you put it on your first band, you do not do both sides, and you pull it down 4. You go over the last band, which will be the 4th one, then you go down 4. Then you go down to the last band and you go down 4. And notice this is where I end because I want to keep these even. Okay, so then the next row you put on, you're going to want 2 bands, but a figure 8 is no longer needed. So you simply double band it and put it evenly across. And if you go on to braceletbook.com, you'll find a lot of interesting pre-made pictures that you can graph out on these simple little looms. So you will follow, if you were going to do that, you would be, each one of these would be 1 pixel on the loom. So if it said black, you'd simply put a black one on here. Think of it this way: first box, second box, third box, fourth box, and put them on accordingly. And this is your first row. These don't count, and this is your second row. So once you have these on, most importantly, you're going to come to the right side of the loom, which is the last holding band you put on, and you're going to flip that over into the center. Then you go to the middle one, flip that over, and then the beginning. You always want them to reverse in the opposite order of the way you put on so they don't get caught up in each other. So then you go, and the order this comes off doesn't matter as long as both of these lower ones are put over the top. Okay? You want both of them. So you could go like this. It wouldn't matter if you did all one side first, or if you did so many, and then you just continued. Let me get this in the picture. If you continued like this, it doesn't matter. You can go either way. Just make sure those come up and over, both of them, and that they're in the center. Hopefully you're seeing this clearly. Hopefully I'm answering your questions. So make sure you get them both. Okay, once you get them on, push them down because you want them down to the bottom. Okay, so next what do? We put on our center bands after every row. So 4, 4 again, and 4 again. And this could be longer and you'd still do it the same way. You'd put them over 4, over 4, over 4. Okay, so I'm going to use an opposing color. So here we are, just so you can see this easy. And again, every row now, they're not going to be crisscross, they're not going to be figure 8. They're just going to go straight from one side to the other side till you're done your picture. So here we are, here we are, here we are, and finally here we are. So again, going to grab this band, pull it up over, right in the center. Grab this band, pull it up over, right in the center, and again here. Okay? Then we're going to go down and pull these up. I'm going to do them all on one side, and I'm going to turn it around and do them on the other, just so you see what an easy piece of work this can be. And now I'm going to turn it. Now see, if these start getting in your way, just put your finger in there and move them over. No biggie. Just make sure you get them up and over, up and over, up and over. Hopefully you're seeing this. It's always the bottom two. And if you wanted to, you could even take one of these ones here. And these have, a lot of them have the little ridges. And just go in the ridge and up over. In the ridge, up over. Okay, again, push them down. Trying to think of questions you've asked. I know before I said, you know, you can do it with uneven numbers, but I strongly suggest if you really want your picture to look good, always try to end in the even 4. It just makes better picture making, and I strongly suggest it. Try to fix your picture accordingly. If you need to trim it down or add a couple blank lines in, it's well worth it in the end. And most of these programs let you tweak it just the way you want, so it shouldn't be a problem. Some people go, oh, it looks so bad, my thing's coming out terrible, and they got their loom done like 5 or 6 rows, and they turn it over and it looks like, you know, just starting out looking like this. They're like, oh man, I'm doing something wrong. Trust me, it just looks horrible for a while. You're going to take it off the loom and pull on it really hard in all directions, and then it should snap right into place and be something you're proud of, and it should work out okay. Don't give up so easy. I guess I want to tell you, give it some time to look better, because all these are going to be squeezing in with every row you make. So it will start looking a little better on the reverse side after a bit. But you got to give that time to reveal itself. Of course, I'm not going to go and do too many rows because it's pointless. It's just the same repetitive motion. Okay, so again, pushing back down, putting over the centers, 1 through 4. 1 through 4, 1 through 4 again. And we're going to go across. These don't matter which way you do it. Only going to matter if you're doing a pattern. And then the only way it will matter is as long as you know which one you're putting on. It doesn't matter then either. Whichever it's the easiest way for you to keep track of. Can't really sing your tune because you turn the channel off, but hopefully we'll get this done soon. Okay, pull these up over, right to left, right to left, right to left. Okay, now let's start down here this time. Like I said, this part, there's little consequence to whichever way you want to get it off. Whichever way's easiest for you. Okay, so I'm just going to show you real quick like how to end this. Okay. Isn't going to be much to look at right now, but it is what it is. So you got all your things pushed down. What you're going to do is you're going to take this back row and just put these up on the front. Back row, pick it up, put it on the opposing front one. Back row, put it on the front. And do this all the way down and don't drop any. So here we go. Now, there could be people that want to end theirs some different way. You got a different way to do it, that's fine. This is the way I feel works for me. I have good luck with it, and it's how I'm going to continue to do it unless I find a better way for myself. Okay, so you got them all on the front, and here's looking at that. I'm going to probably have to go turn that oven off, so hold on. Okay, we got that cooling off. So what we'll do here now, try to get it so you can see and I can hang on, because I kind of like leaving my finger here just to be safe. And put tension on this. See, I kind of like push down to make sure that doesn't come off from the back behind of it. So all the way across, make sure you can see what I'm doing. You want to grab the bottom two, pick them up, and put them over the top. That's all I'm doing here. Grabbing the bottom two, putting them over. Grabbing the bottom two, putting them over all the way down the line. Which is just going to make our finished product less arched. If I left all these on, it would be a thick ridge, and it would be quite arched. I'm going to turn this around. And what I do here is I try to keep tension here, okay? And I go back to this one. Hopefully you can see, okay. Leave this here, and I take the next to the last one and put it over. Then I take the bottom one and pull it up, okay? Then I go back in here and I move it down one so it's not so far away. That's the only purpose of that. Pick the next to the last one up, put it over. Same thing. I'm going to do this all the way down, and that's just going to seal that right up in there. Okay, I'm going to put that up here. Put that down. And again, I'm trying to keep some tension on it so I don't lose any of these. You don't want to do that at this stage of the game. Just push them down out of the way if you need be. There we go. Pull that over. I like to try to keep my post inside of there. Here we go. Just helps you control the bands a little better, having that from the inside. To me, I think it's less likely to fall off. Keeping it, like I said, on the inside. Makes it easier for me to put it on. Okay, last one, pull that up over, and when you get to the last one, stick your hook right through it and take it off. And what I'm going to do for now, because I don't have any clips with me, is just put a band in and pull it through and hold it. Okay, so here's this, and we're going to pull it in each direction. Try to get all these looking fine. Let go of that now. And this is what we got. Okay? That's what we got. Not too bad. Can you see? That's what we got. So, there we be.
Wow.
I can live with something like this, so there you go. It's as easy as that. Good luck.